Christmas. My favorite time of the year. I wanted to make this video earlier, but I had a really busy December, so I didn't really get the chance to, but here we are now. Besides how busy I've been, I was able to make some time to watch my favorite Christmas specials, as I have a lot of them on DVD. But one of my all-time favorites that I make sure I watch every year is the first cartoon based on Charles Shulz's newspaper comic strip Peanuts, titled A Charlie Brown Christmas. I'm sure you've all seen it, but if you haven't, what are you doing? Go watch it. The story is simple. Charlie Brown is feeling depressed about the holiday season, feeling it's been too commercialized. Lucy says he needs some involvement and wants him as the director of the Christmas play at the school, which you know I like since I'm a theater kid. But Charlie Brown isn't a great director, and the cast is really uncooperative. Charlie Brown decides that they need a Christmas tree, so he and Linus go to a Christmas tree lot, and Charlie Brown picks out a tiny tree, which makes the cast laugh at him. Heck, even his own dog laughs at him. That's when you know it's a bad day. Charlie Brown grieves at the fact that he doesn't know what Christmas is about, but Linus comes to the rescue by reciting the first Christmas story from the Bible, causing everyone to have a change of heart, and Charlie Brown understands the true meaning. Despite its simplicity, a lot of people, including me, really enjoy watching this special every Christmas season, and it really gets me in the Christmas mood, especially with those songs. But the origin of the special actually led to a small deleted scene. Coca-Cola got in contact with Lee Meadowlinson, Peanuts creator Charles Shulz's friend, and they asked him if they had a Peanuts Christmas special ready, and he said, yup, even though they didn't. So, in a few days, they wrote the script, and within 6 months, on an extremely low budget, they animated the whole cartoon, and plus hired child voice actors from their own neighborhood to provide the voice of the characters. Coca-Cola originally hated the special, but decided to air it once for the Christmas season in 1965, and never air it again. However, people loved it so much that they decided to air it for years on afterwards. Now that is where our deleted scene comes in. As I mentioned, Coca-Cola was sponsoring the cartoon, and they don't sponsor it anymore, so any Coca-Cola sponsorship featured in the cartoon had to be cut out. Now, in the original 1965 broadcast, the normal intro happened, and right when Charlie Brown and Linus get tangled in Linus's blanket and Snoopy starts to throw them around, Charlie Brown was thrown into a tree, and a pile of snow falls off of it onto him, and the title card reads. And from that point on, it usually fades to black into the next scene. But the original broadcast actually had this instead. This does show us what happens to Linus after Snoopy throws him around, since we don't actually get to see what it is. But the scene itself isn't really special, and just explains what the sponsorship. However, and as I mentioned earlier, it's been cut out of recent versions of the special because of the fact that Coca-Cola doesn't sponsor it anymore. And it's not really an important scene, so it doesn't overly matter too much. But it is a little interesting to watch, not gonna lie. It's very unlikely that this scene will reappear in any form of media possible. I have this on DVD, and it's not even a bonus feature on there. The only reason that I do know it exists is that in the Charlie Brown documentary, they actually acknowledge its existence. I actually found this video on YouTube. I'll have a link to it below if you want to see. I actually found an entire video talking about all the differences from the original broadcast in 1965 to now, and I'll have that link down below as well. Now, this opening scene of Linus getting thrown into a Coca-Cola sign isn't the only Coca-Cola scene that has been cut out. I'll show you the other one. I'm talking about the ending credits of the special. Ever wonder why it cuts off abruptly? That's because a Coca-Cola pop-up message originally appeared here. Well, now you know a little more about Peanuts history. I know these aren't the most exciting deleted scenes in history, but I think they're interesting and something worth looking into, especially if you're a big fan of the special and the Peanuts series, like I am. Well, that concludes the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had some fun today and learned a little bit more about the history of Peanuts. And I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season as much as I am. I'll see you later. Bye!